Give us the details as to what we know. Some pretty extraordinary accusations being made in this suit.
Right. If you've been following along for the last couple months, you know that there's been a lot of growing tension between SoftBank and WeWork over this $3 billion tender offer. So this is a deal that they agreed to last fall when SoftBank was bailing out WeWork. And it was an agreement that was actually going to enrich Adam Neumann greatly, along with many other early investors and other current and former employees of WeWork, basically by giving them a chance to sell their stock. Adam Neumann was going to have the chance to sell almost $1 billion in stock. That was part of this exit package that people talked about a lot last fall. And then as things sort of started to fall apart in the spring, you saw that SoftBank started to let shareholders know that they were planning to not go through with the tender offer. And then on the deal's deadline, April 1st, they officially pulled out. And that prompted a lot of anger from board directors at WeWork, from Adam Neumann, from employees who had been hoping to sell. And now we see, first there had been 2 board directors at WeWork who had sued SoftBank over this about face with the deal. And now we have, as expected, Adam Neumann filing suit against SoftBank as well.
Yeah, Neumann alleges that SoftBank was secretly taking action to undermine the agreement. So how did tensions build to that point, and what did SoftBank say to justify them pulling out?
Right. SoftBank had listed originally several criteria that they said WeWork had to meet in order for the tender offer to go through, and that included things like doing this consolidation of 2 of WeWork's Asian businesses into one. And WeWork, or Adam Neumann, in turn, alleges that SoftBank was trying to undermine that roll-up of those 2 businesses in order to have a legal reasoning for getting out of the tender. Adam Neumann and his parties allege that the actual motivation for SoftBank to pull out of this was that SoftBank's stock price was tanking, and they did not want to go through with the deal, so that they found other reasons to do so. It's interesting that there's so much bad blood now, given that 6 or 9 months ago, SoftBank was the company that was coming in to bail out a floundering WeWork. Right? They were WeWork's biggest ally, and now things have really changed.
Ellen, just in the last few days, we've heard news of more job cuts at WeWork. What's the, verdict over this company's very survival?
It's really up in the air. I think WeWork remains optimistic that they will be a choice of many businesses in order to get more flexible office space in the near future, in which, taking on a 15-year office lease may feel strange, given that we're not sure what going back to the office may look like. That being said, job cuts continue to happen. We reported on them last week. There will be more very soon.